The second speaker will be YB William Leong, who is the Member of Parliament of Leong and also the Treasurer General of Parti Keadilan Rakyat.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Peace and grace, the Lord be with you. Tajahau, Wanakam. Thank you very much for joining us tonight in this wonderful DJ Civic Center. I'm sure my fellow distinguished panelists are as uncomfortable as I am, because we are used to be speaking on top of lorries, under the trees, out in the open. But because of you, we have to change. And the change and the momentum must carry on until we also become uncomfortable in Putrajaya. In these last 115 days, we have seen a slick, choreographed public relations campaign that the best money can buy. And Najib did that. With a 45% approval rating, it was one of the lowest that the Prime Minister has in coming into power. And so we have only good news. No mention Abdul Razak Baginda. The name of the Mongolian national was obliterated. We cannot mention it in the by-elections in Bukit Selamba, in Bukit Gantang, in Benanti. Those who did are charged. And then only bad news of Pakatan Raya. We are breaking up. We are in trouble. The media is managed. A public relations campaign. That means the truth was managed. The truth was massaged. And the approval rating hit 65%. But Michael Levy said that you can ban it, you can twist it, you can abuse it, you can misuse it, but even God cannot change the truth. And we have the sad and tragic episode of Teo Beng Hua. They can try to ban it, to say that he committed suicide, he jumped. They can twist it to say that the interrogation finished at 3:45 and he liked it so much he stayed back in the pantry to sleep. You can abuse it to say now that these Leong EXCO members are fiddling with the money. But the truth is like an air balloon. You can try and give and suppress it in a pool of water, but it will bounce up sooner or later when you least expect it. And the truth is Teo Beng Hua lying dead 14 floors from the MACC. We cannot change the fact. It is tragic, it is sad, it is unforgivable. all the massaging of the truth came to an end. The Najib reality show came to an end. Malaysians woke up and we need to ask for the truth. And we see what one Malaysia and the announcements of the liberalization policies, the goodies in its true perspective. One Malaysia, according to Najib, is to have all the races coming together. Is this rhetoric? Of course. Of course. At the same time, they are asking Hari, Nasruddin, Pas, come and join UMNO in our struggle for Ketuanan Melayu, for Islam. Is that one Malaysia? There you see the true Najib, the true one Malaysia. Speaking to the Bumi Putras, Ketuanan Melayu. To the non-Bumi Putras, one Malaysia. And it took Teo Bing Hock to open our eyes to what one Malaysia is. Liberalization, as Neil Armstrong said, when he reached the moon, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. The deregulation of the FIC, the abolishing of the 30% is one small step for Najib, and it's actually a smaller step for us Malaysians. It is because of the NAP, because of the Ketuanan Melayu, that we have an economy that was already sick and suffering long before the global financial market. This is what the people wanted to change. We do not want rhetoric. We ask whether Najib has the political will and is willing to take the political risk to make real changes. But there is none. Because on the day that he gave his speech relating to the deregulation of the FIC, the liberalization of the services sector, there was one line that none of the papers highlighted. And that was the 30% Bumiputra requirement remains a macro objective. It is still there. It only meant that it's not applied to the 27 services subsectors. It only does not apply to the foreigners buying foreign property. But as a macro objective, it's still there. Someone will still have to give away their 30% equity. And to confirm, the next day, the Malay mail said, Najib still has the Malay interest at heart. That is one Malaysia again. Telling the Bumiputras something, telling the non-Bumiputras something else. It is only when we Malaysians are equal and we can say in the kampung, in the new village, in the towns, that we have to work together. We are equal, but we shall have affirmative program for the needy. then we have one nation.